Upon a time, in a small village by the river, there lived a poor woodcutter. He was a simple man, known for his hard work and kindness. Every day, he went into the forest with his old axe, chopping wood to sell and provide for his family. One day, while chopping a tree near the riverbank, the woodcutter's axe slipped from his hand and fell into the deep, rushing water. He tried to reach for it, but the river was too fast and strong. The woodcutter sat by the river, feeling hopeless. His axe was all he had, and without it, he would not be able to make a living. As he sat there, a soft voice called out to him. Looking up, he saw a beautiful fairy standing before him, shining with light. "Why do you look so sad, dear woodcutter?" she asked. The woodcutter sighed and explained his misfortune. "I have lost my axe in the river, and without it, I have no way to provide for my family." The fairy nodded and said, "Don't worry. I will help you." She reached into the river and pulled out a gleaming golden axe. "Is this your axe?" she asked. The woodcutter looked at the golden axe, sparkling in the sunlight. He could see how valuable it was, but he shook his head. "No, that's not mine. My axe is old and worn, not golden and shiny." The fairy smiled and dipped her hand back into the river. This time, she pulled out a silver axe, even more beautiful than the golden one. "Is this your axe?" she asked again. The woodcutter looked at the silver axe, and for a moment, he felt tempted. It was so much more beautiful than his old, rusty axe. But he knew in his heart that it wasn't his. "No, that's not mine either. My axe is simple and plain," he said, still shaking his head. The fairy was pleased with his honesty. She smiled warmly and reached into the river one more time. This time, she pulled out the woodcutter's old, rusty axe. "Is this your axe?" With his 3 axes in hand, the woodcutter returned home, feeling grateful. From that day on, he continued to work hard and live honestly, knowing that truth would always lead him to better things. Moral: honesty is the best policy.